Good evening, my people. Welcome back to our channel. Good afternoon and also good morning. It all depends on where you are hearing us from. Today, we are coming up again with another news, which is the message that Orhanes and Igbo received from their son. Hey, then we'll hear more. Yes, so Mazi Ekpa sends another powerful message to governors, Orhanes and Igbo, and other Igbo elites, begging them. I am begging you people. Said Simon Ekpa sent a powerful message to Southeast governors, politicians, cultural, religious, and business elites, and Ohanes Ndigbo, led by Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu Ekpa, the Finland lawyer and the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, in a statement on Monday, reminded the leaders of the Southeast region that it is not only Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, that is in captivity of President Muhammadu Buhari's federal government, but the economic and political life of Igbo nation. This is the full statement now. We wish to remind the old Eastern region Biafra elites that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of indigenous people of Biafra and the prince of Igbo land, is still in captivity against the ruling of all courts in Nigeria. Do you people think that only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in captivity? Then have a rethink. 95% of the resources that fuel Nigeria's economy today comes from the old Eastern region. So why is it that old Eastern region is the most impoverished and least developed of all the regions in Nigeria? Why are there no functional seaports in the entire Eastern region? Easterners are systematically discriminated against all over Nigeria. Easterners are systematically discriminated against all over Nigeria. Currently, their businesses are targeted for sponsored terrorists, haters, and political bandits. The elites have left the Eastern region unattended to. Being in the East and doing meaningful, profitable business is extremely difficult due to high overhead costs resulting from systematic discrimination. Easterners dominate import and export trade throughout Nigeria. However, these seaports are willfully shut down. Why are the Calabar, Port Harcourt, and One seaports closed? What stops the dredging of Azomili, Uguta Lake, Orashe, and Ose Aqua River and the tributary rivers in eastern Nigeria from being dredged and channeled in the Atlantic Ocean, thereby creating multiple seaports in eastern Nigeria? Furthermore, none of these airports in the eastern region can be internationally connected directly. Who are the most international travelers from Nigeria? Furthermore, none of the airports in the old eastern region can be internationally connected directly. Who are the most international travelers from Nigeria? Easterners are the most internationally traveled people in Nigeria, many of whom are Eastern elites. Why are Eastern elites turning a blind eye to this wanton discrimination? What are Eastern elites doing to the future of their children and future generations? Your present actions or lack thereof will determine your story for posterity. No good highways connect parts of the eastern region and the rest of Nigeria. The eastern region has neither running waters, electricity, nor functional hospitals. One of Igbo's illustrious sons recently received a jail sentence of 10 years in Britain after over 2 decades in public service, supposedly representing his people in Nigeria. He was arrested in Britain while seeking medical attention for his daughter, who needs kidney transplants. Ironically, he never built or influenced the building of a standard hospital in his community to take care of his constituents. He is just an example of many elites who neglect their communities and or constituents but travel abroad for medical treatment. However, their impoverished constituents suffer from a lack of medical attention. People of the eastern region are continuously suffering, taunted, traumatized, victimized inside one Nigeria. What are the eastern elites doing about it? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu highlighted to you the need to fix the old eastern region, Biafra, because we are one people. He said that if the powers that be in Nigeria are reason why you all seem powerless and clueless on how to improve the lives of your people, then Eastern Region Biafra should exit from Nigeria through a peaceful and bloodless referendum supervised by United Nations. Your response was, "Enwe ka esi eme ya, Eastern elites, kedu ka esi eme ya?" Your illustrious son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who did nothing wrong according to any law known to man, was kidnapped, extraordinarily renditioned to Nigeria, mocked, and thrown into captivity. After several trials by Nigerian courts, he was vindicated and absolved of any wrongdoing. And as I write, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in captivity, and you all continue to remain deafening conspiratory silence. Why? A case was made at ECOWAS court for the Biafran referendum and justice for the killing of your children by Nigerian forces in Operation Python, that's 1 and 2. We want to know the status of the case. A case was made at the same court for Fulani terrorist group of different persuasion. The same ECOWAS court awarded them billions of naira to stop committing crime in Nigeria. What compensation did your children receive after being slaughtered in droves by the Nigerian state? Let this letter serve as a call and demand that you, the old Eastern Region elites of all disposition and persuasion, must rally round and organize yourself for the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. It is incumbent on you to bring out the innocent, illustrious son of Biafran land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from captivity. It will help if you also free all. Biafran activists are locked away in several dungeons in Nigeria. No Fulani terrorist is in jail in Nigeria. So why should your son, your children, be perpetually detained without due process? Use your allocation, both state and federal, to address the infrastructural decay and lack so that your children can come back home and do their businesses with dignity and not be taunted, harassed, killed by people who they are more intelligent and progressive than. We are extending arm of operation to you to address these issues. We expect that you take this hand of cooperation extended to you to run with it to solve the above mentioned issues. If you do not, it will not be business as usual. Yes, you should know that this letter, they are not pleading for anything, but they are rather reminding you the things you have left unattended to. And that is what is bringing insult of all kinds to the Eastern Region occupants, the indigenous people. They don't have seaport of their own. They don't have international airport. How do you think they will make headways? And then they are being counted in Lagos. Go back to your region. Develop your region. But their seaports were intentionally blocked so that there won't be development in that region. What are the elites doing? Why are you keeping adamant? Why are you keeping quiet? Why are you shooting yourself on the leg, trying to think you are dealing with the youth who have not traveled far and wide? You that have traveled far and wide, you have been in Lagos, you know how it is going. You have traveled across Lagos, you know how beautiful those places are. Why are you not thinking of building your roads? Why are you not thinking of building good hospitals? You are answering billionaires in Nigeria, but you don't have a hospital that is well equipped for your own constituents, for your own region, for Igbo nation. Why are we wicked to ourselves? Please help us push this video, make it go viral so that people will know that actually Igbo elites are part of the problem in the southeast, not just Fulani alone. Igbo elites, they hate themselves. They are not working for the region. That is just the truth. Okay, thank you very much.